where the upset-minded Upper Sandusky Lady Rams welcome in the league-leading Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles for what should be another exciting contest. And it's going to be live and free on the OH Report on your PC, tablet, smartphone, anything you can watch the internet on, you can watch us on live and free. And we'll be coming at you next.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the Mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, for the Avita Home Health and Hospice pregame show, where the upset-minded Lady Rams, coming off a red-hot victory against the Cary Lady Blue Devils, welcome in league leading the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles for what should be an exciting afternoon of basketball. And we're here for a doubleheader today, so it's going to be an exciting day of basketball here on the OH Report. Let's go ahead and get started with those visiting Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles, their team spotlight. They come into the season 12-1, 6-1 in the conference, averaging 45.6 points per game and giving up a phenomenal 26.9 points per game defensively, shooting 43% from 2, 33% from 3, and an amazing 60% from the foul line. And they are led by this young lady, Mira Holt, one of the league leaders in points per game, 12.8, 53% from 3 with 4.3 rebounds per game. She's a 5'7" junior. She's still got one more year left after this year in the black and gold, and she leads the team in points per game and rebounds, second in steals and assists, and she shoots the ball exceptionally well, as you see from that 53% shooting percentage from the land of deep. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles are going to come into the Mountaintop and do what those Lady Blue Devils couldn't do on Tuesday night. Stop Grace Walton, one of the league leaders in points, one of the best shooters in the N10, and pressure defense. Coach Bauer loves to press, force turnovers, get easy buckets, but he's also one of those guys that's going to be patient. He'll win a game 20-18, or he'll win a game 55-53. It doesn't matter to him as long as it's a W. And slowing down, forcing turnovers, getting easy buckets, it's one of the keys to victory for them today. But let's go ahead and flip the script here and take a look at the home Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Again, upset-minded for round 2. 7-5, 4-3 in the N10, coming off a 44-42 victory Tuesday night over the Cary Lady Blue Devils, averaging 38.7, giving up 38.9. All their games this year have been extremely close. They shoot 44% from 2, 38% from 3, 50% from the stripe, and they love to shoot it from 3. And you're getting ready to see a highlight from Tuesday night that's going to show why they love to shoot it from 3.
Hart inbounds. Looking for Walton. They're going to go deep instead. Finscali maybe traveled. Ball's back with Walton.
That shot you see there is made by the young lady that you're getting ready to see the stats on. That's junior shooting guard number 2 for the Lady Rams, Addie Newman, knocked down the clutch triple from in front of the student section Tuesday night to win the game. She averages 7 points a game, 30% from 3, and 2.3 steals per game. Clutch shooter, clutches in her DNA. She hit 2 threes in that fourth quarter, and this is what they're going to do to knock off the league-leading Lady Eagles. Defend the Mountaintop. You did it once. Now can you do it twice in a row against 2 of the top 3 teams in the league and do what you're already known to do, rain it in from downtown. town. Grace Walton, a phenomenal three-point shooter. Addie Newman starting to find her stroke. And let's not forget about some of those players off the bench in Bryn Cundiff, Bailey Fox, and Hope Morris, who can all knock down the trifecta for the Lady Rams. That's going to be a key tonight. Knock it down, defend your home court, and keep yourself in this N10 conference race. As now, we're going to hear the PA announcer give her spiel, and we'll welcome in the student speaker before the national anthem.
Construction, Edward Jones, Light Star Oil, Menno Milling, Rawls Automotive, UIS Insurance and Investments, Raw Supply, Wagler Benhat, and Roth Bacon and Moon. Their support enhances the education and athletic experience of our student athletes, in addition to providing for the continued improvement of the athletic facilities that display the superior accomplishments of our former and current champions. To learn more about the Athletic Boosters capital sponsorships and how you or your business can help support our athletes, pick up your official sponsorship guide at the concession stand or visit the Upper Sandusky Athletic Boosters Facebook or Instagram page for more details. This is Sports Officials Appreciation Week. Every year these officials attend clinics, participate in rules meetings, and take tests in preparation for the season. During the season, these dedicated men and women take time away from their personal and work schedules and their families to provide our student athletes the opportunity to play the games they love and contribute to the overall experience our student athletes receive while participating in educational athletics. At this time, to show our appreciation and respect, please stand and give a big round of applause for our officials today, Jeff Brooks, Jacob Russell, and Michael Snyder. And now, a word from our student leader.
Hello, first I want to thank you all for being here and for supporting your team. I also want to remind you that by attending this event, you have a responsibility to represent your school and community in a positive and supporting manner. Everyone's goal today is to win, but high school sports are educational in nature and teach the participants lessons they can use for a lifetime. So let's respect the officials, coaches, participants, administrators, authority figures, and our fellow fans. Don't forget, today's game is for the students participating. It's not a place where insulting or unsportsmanlike language is tolerated. The same goes for the student sections. And parents, be a parent what your student can be proud of. Again, thanks for being here, and let's remember to respect the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with freedoms like no other. Please rise on our America with the playing of our national anthem.
A great job by the PA announcer, our senior leader, Holden Daris, and the gentleman you're seeing here, known as the Colonel Crawford front row gang. You want to talk about dedication. One, they're one of the only people you're going to see in the gym saluting the flag during the national anthem, all served for this country. And they are at every single Eagles game, no matter where it's at. Boys, girls, they're going to go. They're going to show their front row gang some love, as you're going to see right here. While they're showing their front row gang some love, let's go ahead and meet the starters for both teams.
And assisted by Sarah Frazier, Jenna Maddie, and Jordan Shell. And now let's get
Led by head coach Zach Bauer. Junior, number 2, Gabby Ralston. Junior, number 5, Mira Holt. Senior, number 10, Allison Weithman. Senior, number 22, Ayla McKibben. And senior, number 33, Lene McKibben. And now for the home standing Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, led by head coach Jerry Vint. Number 2, junior Addie Newman. Number 4, junior Grace Walton. Number 21, sophomore Madison Hart. Number 15, junior Ellie Ham. And number 13, junior Brooke Finscali. That's going to close us out of the Avita Home Health and Hospice pregame show as we're ready for action. Keep bringing it to us in the fan zone as well. We see your comments once we get rolling. Anybody that's commented in there, don't worry. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to shout you out, and I'm going to talk back to you. Let's get through these starting lineups and these introductions, and then we'll get into our fan zone. But keep those comments coming. We love to see it. Who are you cheering for? Where are you cheering from? As I seen somebody comment in there that they're cheering from Kent State. Andy Jardy, our own Andy Jardy's alum. Yeah, and last night we had somebody from the Philippines hop in here and watch that Upper Sandusky Cary boys game. Let's see who's watching from the farthest away today. So let us know where you're at. As we've got Hart and Holt center circle. Whistle blows, tip. Won by Madison Hart. Grace Walton with it in her hands. Finscali. Screen. Ham. Can't finish. It's going to be a turnover. Lady Eagles basketball. Coach Vint looking to pressure right away. To Ayla. Ayla picks up her dribble to Mira Holt. Poked away by Finscali. It's going to stay with the Lady Eagles. Lene to inbound to Gabby. Ayla McKibben with it now. Feeds it inside. Holt out top to Ralston. They're going to keep it around the outside. Allison Weithman's one of their favorite shooters. She can't knock that one down. Rebounded by Grace Walton. Guarded by Ayla McKibben. She's going to switch off, hand off those duties. Newman with it. She had the hot hand on Tuesday. She's going to look to go to work. Can't get to the block there to Finscali. Pull it out, get the offense. Finscali gets a screen from Ham. Nothing doing. Gets it to Newman. Ellie Ham with it now. Trying to run Grace Walton off of some double screens. She's going to get it. Finscali in the corner. Ham moving the ball. Patience is what we have here. Ellie Ham's going to look to get inside. Shoot up a little hook. Nothing doing. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Rams. Walton to inbound. Newman. Finscali in the corner. Gets a screen from Hart. Great screen. Newman goes back door, gets the pass. Can't finish, but she's going to go to the line for two. That's going to be on Ayla McKibben. Addie Newman's going to step to the line, looking to give the Rams the first 2 points of the game. She nails the first. Nothing but the bottom on the second. It's a 2-0 Lady Rams lead. Weithman gets it for the Lady Eagles. Looks to throw a deep outlet pass. Grace Walton played free safety and took it away. Walton to bring it up now. Pressure. Fouled by Holt. to Newman. Addie Newman's going to look to drive. Nothing doing, but it's going to stay the Lady Eagles off of Ayla McKibben. Great defense. Walton looking to get it in. Gets it to Madison Hart. She gets inside, step through, nothing doing. Throws it off the foot of Grace Walton. Gabby Roston's going to look to push. Kicks it to Weithman. Mira Holt. As you see, our second camera tonight, a GoPro on the other end, is Ayla McKibben. Banks it in from the left wing. Banks are open this early on a Saturday. It's 3-2 Lady Eagles. Madison Hart with it now to Walton. 10-second violation. That's that pressure defense these Lady Eagles want to play. Roston with it to Weithman. McKibben. Nothing doing. Back to Weithman. Stay on the perimeter, get a good shot to Mira Holt. Leading scorer on this team. It's the foul line, cut off. Looks to spin. She's going to get fouled by Finn Scully. Be her first, team first. Number 14, Lexi Rush. And number 13, Lexi Duray will check in for the Eagles, replacing Lene McKibben and Weithman. Mira Holt with it. Ralston. Duray. Great feed. Up and under. No good. Rebounded by Ellie Ham. Walton. Finn Scully. Newman. Nothing doing. Madison Hart. Hart not much of a shooter. Probably had the open shot there. Gets it to Walton. We know Walton's not afraid to shoot it. They're going to double her. Great pass. One-handed feed. Grace Walton to Madison Hart. You double her. She's going to find the open player. It's a 4-3 Lady Rams lead. McKibben, rush. Mira Holt, 3-ball. Nothing but the bottom. Mira Holt, the Lady Eagles are 2 for 3 from 3. It's a 6-4 lead. Finn Scully. Walton. Another screen. Finds Finn Scully. Saves it. Ends up in the hands of Newman. Floater. No good. Rebounded by McKibben. Skip feed, Duray. Nothing doing there. No good. Skip pass up court, Finn Scully. Back to Walton. Ellie Ham. To Walton. Newman. They're doubling Grace every time she touches the ball. Finn Scully going to look to go to work. Brooke Finn Scully gets inside. She can't finish. Ayla McKibben gets it. She's going to look to push for the Lady Eagles. Ayla to Ralston to set up the offense. Duray. Again, read the perimeter. Get your open shot or get a layup. Ralston from the free throw line. That's a pretty good shot. If you're the Lady Eagles, it's 8-4. Skip pass again, Newman. Gets it to Grace. Grace, step back. 3. Walton got a piece. Duray's going to get the rebound. That's going to be a foul on Madison Hart. Gabby Ralston with the like-mindedness to go up, get a piece of that from the Grace Walton step back. Weithman's going to check back in, replacing Ayla McKibben. Bailey Fox and Hope Morris are going to check in, replacing Finn Scully and Ellie Ham. Weithman. Guarded by Morris. Weithman's going to get all the way inside. Drew the contact, nothing doing. Lexi Duray's got 2. It's a 10-4 Lady Eagles lead. Hope Morris with it. Gets it to Grace. Addie Newman, that's her spot, that corner. Can't knock that one down. Hope Morris rips it away from Lexi Rush. Grace Walton up top. Cundiff. She's going to get fouled. She's going to get 2 shots. Foul on Rush. Foul on Rush, her first. Team first. Bailey Fox. A little too strong off the back iron on the first. The McKibben girls check back in for the Lady Eagles. Ayla and Lene. Bailey Fox. No free throw is going to count. She kind of went up, pump faked the shot, and then shot. So the free throw is not going to count. It's going to be a jump ball possession, Lady Eagles. Weithman gets it to Ayla. Mira Holt's going to shoot another one, a little too strong, but there's Lexi Duray. She's going to get fouled. Fly into the rim for the offensive rebound. She's going to shoot 2. Duray's first one up, a little too strong again off the back iron. Lexi Rush and Ellie Ham check back in for their respective teams. Duray. Ralston's going to check back in for Duray. Grace Walton. Skip feed. Hope Morris. Addie Newman. Grace Walton. Newman again. Addie getting a little bit more confident, but she spun right into the defender there. Lene McKibben forces the turnover. 11-4 Lady Eagles advantage. Under 1 minute remaining. We're actually at the 45-second mark here in the first quarter. Ralston. 30 seconds left. 11-4 Lady Eagles lead. Lene. Lene gets all the way inside and finishes. Hope Morris, cross court, Addie Newman. They're getting in the hands of Walton. We got 10 seconds. Morris with it again. They're looking to get it to Grace. Grace. Nothing doing. Great defense to end the quarter by the Lady Eagles. It's 13-4. Colonel Crawford leads. We'll be back for the second quarter after this commercial break.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Bo Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Bo Lacey Construction.
Josh Banks back inside the Mountaintop where the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles lead the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams by a score of 13-4 here in the second quarter. Walton with it. To Morris. Stolen away by Ralston. Ends up in the hands of Mira Holt. Starters on the floor for both teams minus Hope Morris. Gabby Ralston. Weithman in the corner. McKibben. Spin move. Weithman. Ralston. Linnae's got a 3-ball. Can't finish. Ends up in the hands of Gabby Ralston. Cross-court pass to Weithman. Great defense by Hope Morris. Poked away. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Finscali's going to check back in, replacing Morris. Ralston in the corner. Mira Holt. Linnae. Weithman. She'll hoist. Drano. 3-ball. Allison Weithman from the corner. (16-4) Lady Eagles. Finscali kept going. Walton thought she was going to stop. That's going to be a turnover on the Lady Rams, and that's going to force Coach Vint to call a timeout. 30-second timeout. 16-4 your score here. We'll go ahead and dive into our fan zone. Jenny Ham watching from Kent State. Let's go, Lady Rams. Lori Reynolds. Here we go, Lady Eagles. Here we go. Pam Card, go Rams. Ashley O'Flaherty, let's go Rams. Gary Leith, good luck, Lady Rams. Melody Vogt, go Eagles. Amy Lutz, let's go Eagles. Jennifer Wyrick, go Eagles. A lot of go Eagles. Where them Lady Ram fans at? McKibben. To Holt. Linnae. Steps through all the way inside. Linnae McKibben's got 2 more. It's 18-4. Ellie Ham, guarded by Linnae McKibben. To Walton. Great backdoor cut by Finscali. She can't finish. Mira Holt gets the rebound. Cross court in the corner to Weithman. Controls it. Can't finish. Bailey Fox. Picked up by Linnae. To Ellie Ham. Can't finish. Box out. McKibben. Great defense all around there by McKibben to stop the fast break and stop the bucket on her own. Linnae with it to Ayla. Weithman. Mira Holt thought about it. Nothing doing. Guarded by Addie Newman. Backdoor cut. Ayla's unable to handle the pass. Madison Hart's going to replace Ellie Ham. And Lexi DeRay is going to replace Weithman. Walton. Great feed. Great cut. Pick and roll. Madison Hart does it textbook style, and Grace Walton finds her. Gabby Ralston gets a screen from Mira Holt. Nothing doing. They get it to Mira. DeRay in the corner. Up top, Mira Holt. She's open. Mira Holt's got another Great passing by the Lady Eagles to find their best shooter wide open from the top of the key. 21-6. Newman gets a screen, guarded by Ayla. Mira Holt guarded by Daris with the steal. She's going to go coast to coast. Nobody's going to stop her. Gets her own rebound. Ralston. Holt's wide open again. Can't knock that one down. We're going to have an over-the-back foul on Lene McKibben. There you go, Jim Clifford, go Lady Rams. Walton with it now for those Lady Rams. Again, they're doubling her every time she gets a screen. Nothing doing. Madison Hart, she'll shoot a 3-ball. Offside of the backboard, no good. That's why you follow your own shot. Hope Morris now with an opportunity. Nothing doing. Ayla McKibben gets the board. Lexi Rush. To Daris. Crossover dribble. Jump stop. Ayla McKibben inside. Floats. Can't finish. Rebound by Ellie Ham. Walton now. Scoreless here in the first half. Finn Scully. Madison Hart, the only one on the floor right now for the Lady Rams with points. Walton. Tried, defeated inside to Ellie Ham. Lexi Rush read at that time. Stepped in front of it. 3-ball short. Offensive rebound by Holt. Backdoor pass, Gabby Ralston. What a find. Mira Holt finds the wide open teammate. It's 23-6. Lady Eagles on top. 2:22 remaining here in the half. 10-2. Second quarter for the Lady Eagles. Defense into offense. Layups. As Newman's going to check back into the game. Entertaining Lady Eagles basketball. Forcing turnovers, getting layups, and making open shots is what we've seen out of them so far. There's a reason they're 12-1 and 6-1 in the conference. That lone loss coming at home to the Winford Lady Royals just a few weeks ago. Walton with it now for the Lady Rams, looking to get something going offensively. Hope Morris. Inside Ham. Good defense by Daris. Double team. Lexi Rush knocks it out. It's going to stay with the Lady Rams. Lexi Rush unable to defend it. Ends up in the hands of Walton. Again, they're doubling Grace every time she touches it. Madison Hart with it now. In the corner to Newman. Daris fights through the screen. Newman gets it to Walton. Ball fake. Nothing doing for Grace yet. Again, Madison Hart's got a wide open lane to the hoop. Nothing doing. Hope Morris with it. Screen. She gets it to Ham. Ham gets it to Walton. They double again. Ellie Ham's going to finish with the left. Ellie Ham's got 2. Every time Grace Walton touches the ball, they double, and she's doing a great job so far finding the open teammate. Gabby Ralston gets it to Mira Holt. Pump fake, nothing doing. Lexi Rush, she'll hoist. Just long, but another offensive rebound for the Lady Eagles. DeRay knocks that one down. Offensive rebound leads to 3 points, and it's 26-8. Hart, another pick and roll. Nothing doing. How about the job that Gabby Ralston is doing on Grace Walton here in the first half? Looking for the pick and roll again. We're going to have an Ellie Ham foul as her and Allison Weissman collided. The McKibben girls check back in along with Finn Scully and Bailey Fox for Upper Sandusky. Ralston. Rush. 15 seconds remaining. 26-8. Lexi Rush. 5-second call. It's going to be a Lady Eagles turnover. .9 seconds left. Lady Rams basketball. Trying to get it into Grace. They get it into Bailey Fox instead. Walton's going to hoist from the volleyball line. Nothing doing. 26-8. The Lady Eagles hold the halftime lead. We'll be back for your halftime show after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game. Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
High school basketball game is brought to you by Wilson Tire Company. At Wilson Tire Company, we sell new and used tires and provide tire services to customers in Upper Sandusky. No matter which location you visit, we'll prove that Wilson Tire Company is the best when it comes to tire services and alignment. Chris Daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. By Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. By Burkhart Farm Center, farmers serving farmers. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. By Lacey Construction, experience you can trust, done right and on time. And by Spherion Mid-Ohio. Let us help you build the career you want or the awesome team you want. We build real relationships with you so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. The score right now, Upper Sandusky 8, Colonel Crawford 26. The halftime report when we come back right here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the Mountaintop for our Avita Home Health and Hospice halftime show, where the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles have come into the Mountaintop and dominated first half action, leading by a score of 26-8. And let's take a look at how they've done that in the first half. For Colonel Crawford, 5 twos, 5 threes, 10 rebounds, only 4 turnovers, 3 fouls, and 1 of 2 at the stripe. For the Lady Rams, 3 field goals, no threes, 6 rebounds, 9 turnovers, 4 fouls, pardon me, and 2 of 3 at the stripe. The Lady Eagles are playing sound defense. They box out well. They're not letting the fact that Upper's bigger than them worry them at all. They play fundamentally sound. They box out. They force turnovers. And they get open shots. They're not going to take the worst shot. They're going to take the open shot, and that's all that matters to them. We got 20 seconds remaining until second half action begins. So we're going to close out of the Avita Home Health and Hospice halftime show and get ready for second half action. Walking out on the floor for the Lady Rams are going to be their starters: Grace Walton, Addie Newman, Brooklyn Scully, Ellie Ham, and Madison Hart. Coach Bauer still getting his Lady Eagles ready. Stepping on the floor for them to start second half. It's going to be their starters as well: Gabby Ralston, Mira Holt, Allison Weithman, and Ayla and Lene McKibben are co-MVPs of the last game we did for them against Buckeye Central. The sisters were for their astounding defense. We'll see if they can repeat and do that again today. Ralston with it for the Lady Eagles. Ayla to Ralston. She's going to get all the way inside. Pulls it back out. Ayla. Unable to control it. Still has her dribble. Guarded by Madison Hart. Again, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Ralston. Gabby. Crossover. Weithman. Mira Holt. Crossover dribble. In the corner, Ralston. Great catch to Ayla. She's going to look to get inside. Foul. Madison Hart.
Foul is on the Lady Rams, number 21.
Her third. Ralston. Wanted to go back door to Holt. Addie Newman does a great job defensively on it. Ralston guarded by Ellie Ham. Takes it to Lene McKibben's got another one. She's got 7, leading the team so far this evening. Great feed from Ralston. Scully. Push off. Yep. She used that off arm to try to get open. Weithman sold it pretty well, but she extended it, and you're going to get that call almost every time. Once they extend that elbow completely, you're going to get called for the offensive foul more often than not. Holt gets it into McKibben. To Ralston. Content to keep the floor spaced. Ralston's going to try to get all the way inside. Nothing doing. Grace Walton gets it. Step back, looking for her first bucket. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Ralston. Mira Holt in the corner. Weithman's going to hoist a deep one. Ayla McKibben keeps it alive. Mira Holt ends up with it to Gabby Ralston. Mira. Tries to step through. Oh, offensive foul is going to be called on Mira Holt. It's going to be her second. No, they're going to call that on Ralston. Her first. Team first of the half. Walton with it. Newman. Fox looking to get all the way inside. She gets there, but Holt defends it well. Straight up. Holt looking to push. Ayla McKibben. Weissman. Ends up in the hands of Lene. We're going to have a foul on Walton.
Foul on number 4, Grace Walton.
That's her first, team third. McKibben. Trying to feed Holt. Stolen away by Bailey Fox. She's going to look to push. Step through. Can't finish. Gabby Ralston with the rebound. She looked up. She seen Weissman. Thought twice about making that full court pass. Getting to the offense instead. Holt cuts through. She probably had her on the back door. Ayla. Mira Holt. Lene McKibben. She thought about it. Weissman. Back to Ralston. Get into the offense. To Ayla. Mira Holt. 29-8 our score. Mira Holt. High off the glass. Nothing doing. Brooke Scully gets the board for the Lady Rams. She's going to look to push. Grace Walton. Guarded by Ralston. Double team coming. Nothing doing. Addie Newman. Wide open. That's her favorite spot. And she knocks it down right in front of the students section. Addie Newman. 29-11. Weissman. Lene. Looks to go baseline. Nothing doing. Gets it to her sister, Ayla. Ayla's going to go all the way to the hoop. Switches to the left. She can't finish. Rebounded by Ham. To Grace. Scully. Back to Grace in the corner. Newman gets inside. Can't finish the layup. Rebounded by Holt. Scully or McKibben. Back to Holt. Back to Ayla. Fox. .249 remaining here in the third, and what's been a slow third quarter. It's a 3-3 quarter. Don't forget, 5 p.m. JV tip, about 6:15, we'll go live for Upper Sandusky and Kenton. The Upper Sandusky Rams looking to rebound after a close defeat last night to the Cary Blue Devils. Welcome in the Kenton Wildcats, who come into that game 7-4 overall. Very solid squad. Also, coming up live right about now, we're on Channel 1. You have Ontario at Clear Fork, an MOAC matchup. Should be an exciting one there. And at 7:30 tonight, you have, I'm going to assume Travis Berardi, K-Mac Trav, is going to be at the Castle for Fredericktown and Northmore boys. Mira Holt inbound for the Lady Eagles. Gets it to Lene. Mira Holt with it. Lexi Rush and Lexi DeRay have both checked into the game. Ralston. Mira Holt. Step through. Blocking foul. It's going to be on Bailey Fox. We heard first. Team fourth. Holt's going to step to the line for 2. Missed the first. She's still got one more opportunity. Drains the second. Crawford looking to press. Newman. Bailey Fox in the corner. Can't knock it down. Hope Morris gets the board. Grace Walton. Can't knock it down. Gabby Ralston gets the rebound. 30-11. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. DeRay. To Rush. Guarded by Morris. Lene. We're going to have a blocking foul. Let's go on Newman. Her first, team 5th. Team 5th. So Lene McKibben's going to step to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. Drain the first. She's got 8. As Ayla checks back in, replacing Ralston. Smooth as the other side of the pillow is Lene. She goes 2 for 2. She's got 9. And it's a 32-11 advantage. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here by Coach Vint. Keep that fan zone active, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're telling us who's going to win. And we're coming up to money time, as Mr. Skoronsky likes to call it. Who should be the MVP today? It's going to be a close battle to find out who that's going to be. I know who I'm leaning towards already. You guys in the comment section, tell me who you are leaning towards, who you think it should be. 32-11. Lady Eagles with the lead. Finscali. Fox gets it across. Fox might have taken an extra step. No harm, no foul. Mira Holt ends up with it. Ripped away by Fox. Finscali had Walton on the leak. Didn't see her. Walton tries to go back door. Step back. Nothing doing there. Finscali, great backdoor cut. Hope Morris, Bailey Fox to Grace. The defense, Holt knocked it away. Grace still keeps possession, guarded by DeRay. Finscali now with it. Bailey Fox almost taken away by Rush. Ends up in the hands of Morris. 30 seconds left. Walton. The length of DeRay really causing issues for Walton right now. She's going to get all the way inside. That's the first 2 for Grace Walton, and it's a beautiful take to the left-handed side. 20 seconds. No good. Lexi Rush gets the rebound. Turn around, pull-up jumper. No good there. Addie Newman with it. 5 seconds. Addie Newman's going to look to get all the way to the hoop. Hoop and the harm. Addie Newman finishes. 32-15. Holt's going to pick up her second as Weithman and Ralston check back in, replacing Holt and Lene McKibben. Can't finish the three-point play. Rush. DeRay, nothing doing. 32-15, your third quarter final. We'll be back for money time after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
The 11-1 Lady Eagles are inside the Mountaintop. Surely looking like they're going to take their record to 12-1 and stay atop the N10. Fourth quarter action's underway. Grace Walton. Finscali. Try to get inside the heart. It's thrown away by DeRay. Chased down. Addie Newman pokes it away from behind. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Gets it into Ralston. Ayla. Jump ball. It'll stay with Colonel Crawford. DeRay to inbound. To Lene. Lene stolen away by Grace. Addie Newman's going to go to the line for two. That's going to be on Weithman. Her first. Team first of the fourth.
Correction. Number 10 for Lady Eagles, Allison Weithman, sending Addie Newman to the line.
It's Pierre. As Abby Godfrey's going to check into the game. More guard play coming in for the Lady Rams as Newman's got another one. She goes 2 for 2. She's got 9. Substitutions is Mira Holt and Lexi Rush going to check in for the Lady Eagles. Replacing Ayla McKibben and Lexi DeRay. Rush gets it on the inbounds. Gabby. Gonna look to get all the way inside. Gets to Lene in the corner. Timeout. Colonel Crawford. 30-second timeout. Coach Bauer didn't like the fact that Lene caught that in the corner. Stayed in the corner. Maybe go baseline, try to pull it out from that situation. But you don't want to start dribbling in the corner, especially right into a trap. Puts you kind of in a bad situation. Coach Bauer and his Lady Eagles running away with this one as they have a 15-point advantage here midway, not quite midway through the fourth quarter. For anyone interested, Ontario Clear Fork Girls MOAC battle about to tip off. That's on YouTube Channel 1 and Facebook as well. Rush to inbound. Throw it into Holt. Holt went to go. Spin move, hook shot. Grace Walton was there. Took it away from her. Grace going to look to get all the way to the hoop. Tries to go with the left. It's knocked out of bounds. Bailey Fox is going to replace Finscali. And Ellie Ham replaces Abby Gottfried. Walton, 5-second violation. The defense of the Lady Eagles, tenacious as ever, gets a 5-second call. Their second forced 5, and they also had a 10-second violation forced in the first half. They get it into Duray. One thing you'll notice, everybody on this Lady Eagles ball club can handle the ball. Rush. Ralston goes through the wrong end of the hoop. Rush gets the rebound. Turn around, pull up. Nothing doing. Out of bounds. Finscali replacing Hart. Finscali gets it. Trap coming to Walton. Walton will break on her own. Grace looking to trap her. She gets it to Bailey Fox. In the corner to Finscali. Back to Grace. Grace looks to get inside. Trapped again to Bailey. Finscali. The fake. Bailey Fox. Great job by the Lady Eagles, but she's going to get inside. She's going to get fouled by Lexi Rush. Her second. Team second as Bailey Fox will step to the line for 2 as Lene and Ayla McKibben prepare to check back in. Bailey Fox knocks down the first.
For the Lady Eagles, Lene McKibben and Ayla McKibben come back into the court. And
Abby Gottfried checked back in for the Lady Rams, replacing Ellie Ham. Fox second. 2 for 2. 32-20. 32-19. Full timeout. Coach Bauer didn't like that they hadn't got the ball in yet. Caused a little bit of a quick timeout. 4-0 start to the quarter for Upper Sandusky. The low-scoring second quarter and the low-scoring third quarter so far hurting these Lady Rams as Crawford really ran away with this game in the second quarter. You see the student section over there for these Lady Rams. You see some of the boys players. You'll be able to watch them later on this evening live and free as they host the Kenton Wildcats, as I know you see Mr. Holden Daris sitting over there. I spoke to him at halftime. He said his legs are as sore as they've been all the year after the effort he was putting in last night, getting all over the floor. He didn't care that he had a doubleheader. He wanted a conference win. Now they're looking to bounce back, get back in the win column after a tough defeat last night. Lady Rams back on the floor. Lady Eagles back on the floor. On the floor for the Lady Rams, you have Abby Gottfried, Grace Walton, Addie Newman, Bailey Fox, Brooke Finscali, and for the Eagles, Mira Holt, Lexi Duray, Gabby Ralston, and Ayla and Lene McKibben. Ayla with it to Holt, Duray, Lene. Lexi Duray, no good. Over the back, Mira Holt. She went over the top of Gottfried. It's going to be her third. Team fourth. That's Ellie Ham, Madison Hart check back into the game, and Lexi Rush is going to check back in, replacing Mira Holt. (32-19). Finscali gets it to Walton. Grace with 2 points so far. To Ellie. Madison Hart. Grace. Tried to kick it out to Addie Newman. It's stolen away by Lexi Duray. Ayla McKibben looks to get inside. Spin move, nothing doing. Lene McKibben, she'll shoot. Just long. Rebound, Addie Newman. She had Grace Walton leaking out. Didn't see her. Gets it to Ellie Ham. Spin move. Jump ball. It's going to stay with Upper Sandusky. Does that look like an up and down? That was a travel. Ref said she smacked the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Rams. Walton gets it in to Newman. Newman spin move, layup, no good. Foul's going to be on Rush. Her third. Newman's going to step to the line, looking to get into double figures. She'll be the first player in double figures in this game if she knocks both of these down. One of two puts her at 10. Smooth as can be from the line today for Addie Newman. She's got 10. She's got half of the Lady Rams points. As Weithman and Holt check back in. Rims that one out. Lene with the rebound. She's going to look to push. Gets it up to Daris. Throws it over. Ends up in the hands of Mira Holt. Gets it to Gabby Ralston. 4:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Lene. Step through. Tries to go up with the left. Nothing doing. It's going to be out on Finscali. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Lady Rams playing much better defense here in the fourth quarter. Mira Holt, step through, nothing doing, gets her own rebound to Lene McKibben. She thought about it, didn't take it. Daris, Lene, Allison Weithman's left open, too strong, rebounded by Daris, and she's going to get fouled. Too many second chances. That foul is going to go on Addie Newman. That'll be her second, team second. Lene, spin move. Ralston in the corner to Allison Weithman. Looking to trap to Gabby. Mira. Back to Gabby. Weithman, she'll shoot another one. She'll knock that one down. Allison Weithman, she's got 6. Feeds it inside to Finscali. Nothing doing there. Rebounded by Weithman. She's going to look to get it across. Throws it away. Hart and Ham check back in. Walton with it. Newman to Ham. Tries to feed it inside to Ham. It's going to be another turnover by the Lady Rams. Ralston. 3 minutes. As that foul is going to be on Walton. Her second, team third. Ayla McKibben's going to check back in, replacing Ralston. Daris with it. Trapped is McKibben. She gets it to Holt. Cross court pass, Lexi Daris. Step through, ends up in the hands of Holt. In the corner to Lene. Walton with the rebound on the other end. Newman can't finish.
Just a reminder, during Officials Appreciation Week, if you think you have what it takes to become an official, go to OHSAA.org. They'll be glad to have you help them out.
Lady Eagles to inbound. They get it into Ralston. Stolen away by Finscali. Fox with it. Hope Morris. He's going to look to get all the way inside. Awkward shot. No good. Rebounded by Holt. Finscali. Playing the aggressive defense. He's up in the hands of Weissman. To Daris. Back to Weissman. To Gabby. They're going to have a foul. It's going to be off Finscali. Her third. As Riley McCreary is going to check in for Upper Sandusky. Coach Vent going to get the JV players in the game. Shiloh Chasteen. And Erica Rulin check in. Lexi Rush. Mira Holt. Lexi Rush. 50 seconds remaining. 35-20. Mira Holt with it. 46 seconds. Weissman. Rush. They're going to be content with just running this clock out. Almost thrown away. Weissman back to Rush. 30 seconds. Mira Holt back to Rush again. Weissman. 20 seconds and counting. Rush. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Hope Morris getting up, playing aggressive defense. As Lauren Parker is going to check in. Get it into Weissman. 15 seconds. Get it across the timeline. That'll close it out. 10 seconds. 35-20. The Lady Eagles coming to the Mountaintop. Stay atop the N10. They're going to go to 12-1. And that's going to be your final. We'll be back for our post-game show and MVP interview after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game. Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the Avita Home Health and Hospice post-game show here at the Mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, where the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles come into the Mountaintop and take care of business by a final of 35-20. We're going to go ahead and take a look at those stats to see how they were able to do that this evening. On the Lady Eagles side, 5-2, 7 threes, 24 rebounds, 10 turnovers, 7 fouls, 4 of 6 at the stripe. On the other side of things, the Lady Rams, 5 twos, 1 3, 14 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 13 turnovers, 11 fouls, 8 of 10 at the stripe. So the three ball, definitely the difference in the game this evening as the Lady Eagles knocked down 6 more triples than the Lady Rams, and it was a 15-point differential. The battle of the ball game, I mean, it was a great game. The Lady Eagles hold one of the league leaders in points, Grace Walton, to 2 points. Addie Newman has 10, but Grace isn't able to get things rolling offensively to help her team. She does a great job of finding the open players as they double-teamed her a lot. But when she doesn't get things rolling offensively, it's tough for them to be able to get things going. Now we're waiting for head coach Zach Bauer to come out along with our player of the game, who is still to be determined. Once they come out, we'll jump into that interview. Until then, while you're waiting for us to come back, go ahead and hop over to Channel 1 on YouTube and our Facebook page, and check out the Ontario Clearfork girls game that has just recently tipped. But we'll be right back for our MVP interview and a conversation with Coach Zach Bauer.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the Mountaintop with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, sophomore, guard, forward, whatever you want to call yourself, Lexi Duray. Congratulations on a huge win today coming into Upper and defensively just taking care of business.
Thank you.
What's it like for you guys to come into this environment? The Lady Rams had just pulled off an upset on Tuesday over Cary. You guys come in here, shut them down. You hold Grace Walton to 2 points. What's practice been like to prepare for just this game in general?
I mean, coach in practice all week has been preaching the first possession we need to hit it hard and just attack the basket. And we want to get some rim finishes, which we kind of did that in the first half. We executed really well.
You guys did execute extremely well, getting the shot you wanted, really patient offensively. But I think one thing that anybody would say about your team is you average 26 a game. That's all teams score on you, 26.9 points per game. You give up 20 today. Is that coach's main focus every day in practice is defense, defense, defense?
I think we hit defense pretty hard. We work on it every practice, but we have a good balance between defense and offense.
I have to agree. You yourself today, 6 points, several steals, several rebounds, several assists. Honestly, couldn't even keep track of what you did as a total team effort. What's it like for you to come in as a sophomore, a young player, onto this team and be able to contribute the way you've contributed all year?
It's very exciting to have 7 players on and off the bench who can just score and play as a team. And I feel like coming in as a sophomore, that's something you look forward to, and it's a good opportunity.
You guys kind of control your own destiny now. You know, you took a tough loss at the Eagles Nest to the Winford Lady Royals just a few weeks ago. They go into Buckeye Central, or they lose today at home to Buckeye Central. So you guys are kind of in control of your own destiny here in the N10. What's it going to take for you guys to finish this season as the one-loss N10 conference champs?
It's just going to take constant communication, good practices, good effort, and just a team win.
Sounds great. That's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, Lexi Duray, sophomore guard, or whatever you want to call her. She does it all for the Lady Eagles. Congratulations on a huge win today.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and give a shout-out for me. My mistake. We allow our MVPs to give a shout-out to whoever they want to.
I'm going to shout out my aunt and uncle, Brandy and Matt, for coming to all my games. Thank you.
Aunt and Uncle Brandy and Matt, thank you for always supporting the Lady Eagles. And again, I will repeat myself. That's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, Lexi Duray. Congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Thanks. Back here inside the Mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, with victorious head coach of the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles, Zach Bauer. Coach, congratulations on a huge conference win, number one.
Thank you.
Number two, you guys were coming into this game. You just recently suffered your first loss of the season at home, unfortunately, to the Winford Lady Royals. What's this type of bounce-back game for you guys to come in? You and I had talked pregame about how these Lady Rams had just upset Cary here inside this gym, and they were going to be out to do the exact same thing today. What did it take from the girls for you guys to be able to not just win this game but handily take care of business?
Well, we've talked a lot this season as a group about the importance of one possession and narrowing our focus to what's in front of us. And we spent a lot of time this week in practice focused on one possession. We did a lot of one possession drills, a lot of things with consequence, so that we'd value that a little bit more. And that's really where it started. Was the most important possession of our game was the possession that we were in the moment. And our girls did a great job executing that and living in that mentality. And, we talked before the game, anytime you play a league game in the N10, you're gonna be in for a fight, because there's a lot of quality teams, a lot of quality coaches in our league from top to bottom or across the board, not top to bottom. But it's a war, it's a battle every time you go to a league game, and you got to be ready to play every time, because you just never know.
I just spoke with Lexi. I allowed you to pick the MVP, and that was a great choice by you. She had a great all-around game today. I was able to break the news to her. You guys really now kind of control your own destiny in this conference. Winford was upset today at home by Buckeye Central. You guys take care of business and go into Donnerworth Gymnasium and take care of Winford later on in the season. You're really in your own space right now. But my question for you is back to today. You held one of the league's best scorers in Grace Walton, who we've seen play a lot this year. I know you've watched a lot of film on her. She's really good at kind of creating her own shot, getting where she wants to on the floor. You guys held her to 2 points. What does that take as a defensive mentality, just to know what she's capable of, and your girls step up to the plate and just play all out, hard-nosed to not let her win the game for them?
Well, when you have a player of Grace's quality, you know that you have to limit her open looks, and I have to give a lot of credit to Gabby Roston, because if you watch Grace, like you said, like you do, and she moves just relentlessly without the ball. She's always moving. She's always running. They run her off a lot of screens, and Coach Vent does a really nice job of setting her up for success. And we put Gabby Roston out there, and she pinball, runs off of screens, and she's 32 minutes of constant motion, and thank goodness she's a cross-country runner or track runner, because she's got the legs for it. And we look at her in the third quarter and we said, do we need to call a timeout, or do we need to get you a sub? And she said, I'm fine. And for a kid not to want to come off the floor, nobody ever does, but for her to say that after running as much as she did, and the physicality that she had to endure on defense and then on offense, handling the ball for us with a lead, that's a big testament to just her individual effort. And then for the other girls, being in help side position on the midline, communicating when Gabby's going to get screened, and being there to help her through those things. It's a complete team effort, and that's something that we've prided ourselves in from day one. And we always say, even if you don't make shots, you can still guard, and I feel like we take that mentality into practice every day, and that translates.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing. I even mentioned it in our pregame. You guys give up 26.9 points per game. At the high school basketball level, you're not going to lose very many basketball games when you're giving up less than 30. That's something that's really been, I've kind of followed you since you took over for the Lady Eagles. That's really been, it feels like your pride and joy is playing great defense. You guys will, if you got to score 50, you're going to score 50. But if you can win a game 35-30 or 35-20 like you did today, you'd much rather have that, it feels like, than that high-scoring contest.
Well, that's always something that you can control too. We can guard and we can get stops, and you can rebound and talk. And even if there's going to be days where shots don't fall, and you can't control that, but you can control your voice, your effort, and your energy, and that's one thing that we focus on. And I think that helped us shoot the ball better today, because we did kind of start with that mentality of let's get a stop, let's get another stop, let's get another, and that translates to offense, and it kind of puts your focus on something other than I have to score.
Absolutely. So, Coach Bauer, congratulations on a huge win. I'm going to let you go ahead and give a shout-out as well.
Thank you. I'd like to shout out my wife and my kids and our basketball team, the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles. Thank you for all your effort, for your support. I really do appreciate everything that they all do for me. So, thank you.
All right, again, that was Coach Zach Bauer of the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles, 12-1 on the season, 7-1 in conference play. Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. So, guys, again, I'm going to be back here tonight. For Upper Sandusky Kenton Boys Hoops. If you're not doing nothing right now, hop over to our YouTube channel 1 and Facebook to watch some more girls MOAC action as the Ontario Lady Warriors traveled to the Colt Corral to take on the Clear Fork Lady Colts. But for Josh Banks, my producer Adam Thompson, as always, and my favorite camera guy, Brandon Powell, always does a great job. I want to thank you for hanging out Saturday afternoon. Come back tonight right around 6:45 for some boys action where the Upper Sandusky Rams welcome in the Kenton Wildcats. Until then, be safe, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and go Browns.